Alright, this is called Abandoned Souls. So I don't know too much about this game. This was gifted to me by Saint Noob Noob. It's also part of the Just Tom Cook series. I think that's how he pronounces his name. I'm hoping it is, because I hope I'm not mispronouncing it. Anyway. Yeah, this is part of his series. First Tape, Strange Lights was one of the other games. There's a lot of games that we've been playing by that developer. So, let's see how this is. Oh god, white screen. Eyes seared like tuna steaks. 2015. Tim, an Urbex vlogger, per his viewer request, sets out to explore an abandoned hospital in the forest in the middle of nowhere. The web forum Tim frequented was crawling with stories about people who had gone missing. Okay, so people have been going missing in a hospital. Looked like it said 1985. This was no ordinary hospital. Abandoned Souls. Here we are, old abandoned hospital building operated in the 80s. I'm going to enter this building and shoot a video for my viewers. Let's go! Kinda dark. We can see. Clark Marine, you got tripped by another player and landed pretty badly, hurt your neck? Ah, that sucks. Hopefully you feel better soon. Neck injuries are no joke. When I was playing soccer one time, I got stomped in the head, and yeah, I can tell you, those head and neck injuries, they suck. Who left a perfectly good couch out of here? Like, why is there a couch outside? Okay, there's the doors. Need to find something to break the planks. Alright, we need to find something. Okay, I can't get through there. I'm looking to see if maybe there's a, like a crowbar or something. It'll vet or something. It looks like an AC unit or something like that. I don't see anything over here. Damn it, Raven. You had to try to scare me. Alright, so we're gonna look for a crowbar or something. There's gotta be one around here somewhere. Not over there. Not gonna lie, you dropped your phone under the bed, you were too late to pick it up, so you've been listening and staring into the void. It happens, I've been there. You'll get me again eventually. I'm sure you will, Draven. Keep trying. So we're looking for like a crowbar. Something there. Missing person. I'm thinking it's not over here. Unless maybe I missed it. I'll look over here one more time. I feel like it should be over in this general area. Yeah, I don't see it. And it's not over here either. Unless maybe I gotta follow this around to get it? Nah, that's as far as I can go. Over here? Feels like I'm in a maze at the moment. Nice try. Okay, so this looks like the gate we started at. We'll look over here, though, just in case. I am here. Started making the new video. Oh. We're back at the car. Or the truck. Okay, so it's not all the way back here. Definitely not here. Where the hell is this crowbar? Okay, and it's not on there. I felt like it should have been on one of those. Like, it just looks like it should be on, like, a blue tarp or something. Huh. Isn't in the truck, is it? No, it's not in the truck. This one's got a little more free roam, too. At least it seems it. Okay. I'm thinking it's inside the fence. It's gotta be. Gotta be, right? Unless maybe I gotta go down this way. Maybe it's down in this area. You know what? I'm thinking it's down in this area. Like, it might be outside of the fence. You know what? I'm pretty certain it's out here. Another missing person. Okay, we figured it out. It's got to be around here. So, I was looking in the wrong area. Apparently, you can go through on the other side of the fence, and that's how you get to this. Okay. Maybe around here. Let's see. Looks like there's another building here. Hey, congrats on catching that Pokemon, Draven. I definitely overlooked where that should have been, though. That didn't sound good at all. It sounded like a woman crying, maybe? I'm not sure. There's got to be a crowbar around here, though. Another missing person. Okay, burning trash fire. This happened. Oh! Okay. Somebody wanted to scream. They screamed so loud my game lagged a little. That was weird. Okay, so around here is the crowbar somewhere. There's no way it's not around here. My flashlight's going out. That's not good. Damn you, low-quality flashlight. Ah! Oh. Who the hell was that? 5 point exactly. Go away. I want to go away, but I can't find a crowbar. There's a crowbar. We found us a crowbar. Alarm, I need to get back to the car. Okay, let's go. That wasn't good. Somebody's messing with my car, and I'm assuming it's that guy who ran at me. Now, how do I get back there? Ah, let's go. Well, at least we figured out where we gotta go. I did not realize you had to go on the other side of the fence. Need to get closer to deactivate the alarm. It's old. I want to install a new one before leaving, but I'm a lazy ass. Alright, it stopped. Cool. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Do not enter. Why did somebody... Who could have done this? Probably the guy who charged at me. I have to decide if I want to go in the building or if it's better to go home. I mean, somebody just keyed my truck that says, do not enter. They put an axe in the fender, in the driver's side fender. I'm going to say I probably should go home. That makes more sense. Or, I could do the stupid thing and enter, which I think I'm going to enter. Why? Because that's more fun. You didn't need that Pokemon? You were just hoping it was a shiny? Ah, fair enough. That's why I go with, after half the ones I'm going after, because I'm just trying to get my shiny charm at this point. Take the axe? Yeah, I tried to take the axe. It didn't let me. Personally, if I could take that axe, it would have been a good weapon. We're in! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Why is he walking like a zombie? Let me in! Just go home and pretend it never happened. I mean, that's a good option. That's a valid option. That's not and say we did. You're absolutely right, Dark Marie. It was that as if he's trying to tell me something. I hope he can't get in here. Or maybe he knows something. The guy didn't lie. This place gives me goosebumps. Need to find some records to learn more about this place. I could have showed up during the day. That probably would have been a lot smarter. Showing up during the day probably would have helped. It just started raining. Got inside just in time. Or the wrong time. Okay, there's records here. But I don't think I can, like, mess with any of them. That's why you need the axe. Thank you for playing the Seinfeld sound effect. Alright, I don't see anything in here. Let's keep looking. Maybe there's like a record room or something. Hey, it's an exit that I can't go through. Alright, so let's go the other way. I don't know what that says. It looks like it says soups or something like that. There's soups this way, apparently. Oh! It was a rat! I love rats. But they do scare me when they run like that. Rats are so misunderstood. They make great pets, actually. I kind of miss the ones I had. A lot of work, though. Like, I honestly don't even have time for them anymore. Otherwise, I'd get them. They're just hard to keep up with. A lot of cleaning. Oh! What happened there? Zombie is gonna fall out of a vent and get me? You think a zombie's gonna fall out of the vent and get me? I swear, if it does... It looks like something happened over here. Although that dust looks like it's just, that dust looks more or less cosmetic. It don't look like it's actually an action going on. Alright, so we gotta figure out where to go here. A lot of medicines and all laying around here. Whoa! Someone was peeking around the corner. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. But I have $2. You can have it if you don't scare me. I'm assuming we gotta go this way. Looks like this is unblocked now. Oh, it's still blocked. Okay. So what I'm looking for had to have been in that general area, right? Mike, I can't believe they are shutting us down. What about all the locals? Where are they going to turn to for help now? That was delayed. Thank you for trying to jump scare me, though. Right. Mike, I can't believe they're shutting us down. What about all the locals? Where are they going to turn to for help now? How will they reach the town? It's miles and miles away. Strange. According to the papers, our sponsors have been more generous. Or have been very generous, I should say. And invested much more than necessary into our hospital. Funding gap? Bullshit. They closed the only hospital for hundreds of kilometers around. Why? That is a good question. Why would they do that? Alright, so we found a note. I wonder why they closed this place down. The guys on the forum were writing the people were disappearing in the villages around the hospital. It happened around the 80s. The note is dated 1985. Okay. We still can't go through here. So I guess we got to go back into that main room and see if there was a note or something. There's probably a note that I missed. Because I didn't see anything down here other than the front door. So we're probably stuck in these two rooms for right now. Although I do see a light down there, so maybe something opened up. Maybe a door opened or something. Because it is pretty bright there. Let's see. Gotta be something around here. This game's a little more open and non-linear. Which is kind of cool. Just gotta figure out what we gotta do here. Looking to see if there's a note or something that we missed. Yeah, I don't really see anything. Missing person, though. So there are missing people. I'm surprised we can't mess with anything on the desk. Blood packs. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. Let's see. There's got to be something. We're supposed to be finding files, right? I only found one file so far. Other than a missing person thing. Let's see if I can actually leave. I'm curious if it'll let me leave. Okay. I can't leave. I just heard something weird. Thinking what I need's around this area then if I can't find anything there. So maybe I missed something that's in this room. We read that. I'm thinking I missed something. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything that's kind of out of place. Missing person. We found the other missing person. The hell is that sound? Oh. Oh, that was easy. You redeemed the Danger Zone glasses? You're the first person to redeem that. I didn't put the timer on there, but it's the same time as the other glasses. Time to go to the Danger Zone. I gotta do that again because the glasses dropped and look stupid. Time to go to the Danger Zone. I need like a sound effect for that. Like Kenny Loggins just screaming Danger Zone or something. Huh? What was that? Okay, is there anything in this room? Got another note. Who are all these people? What's with all the equipment they are hauling away? I've never seen hardware like this. And the body bags. I swear these look like body bags with, well, corpses in them. But we are an ordinary hospital. We don't even have a morgue here. Where do the body bags come from? What is going on? Now I have some questions myself. Oh! What was that? And why does the place seem... Why does the place seem sideways? Something was down here. Okay. There's nothing here. Well, that, I didn't see what that was, but something apparently crawled into the ventilation. Apparently somebody just crawled into the ventilation, and I didn't see who. Help. There's help. Must have been in here. But I can't get there, so... Okay. I honestly didn't see anything happen there. I hear somebody crying, it seems like. Or whimpering. There's no electricity. How is that phone ringing? The building's been abandoned for years. Okay, let's answer the phone and see who's there. Whoa! Oh, it's just a skeleton. Phone stopped ringing. Screw this. They're shutting us down after all we've done for them. What we've done, the project was doing good. We were so close to our goal, but one of the sponsors decided there's too many casualties. After all these years and so many lives sacrificed, they decided to pull the plug so as to not alert the press. The locals suspect us already, and they decided to close the hospital. Can't they see it'll set off more alarm bells? Today, they will haul away all the equipment and all the subjects, just like that in broad daylight. Test subjects. So apparently, I have a feeling there was test subjects. So, whatever's going on here is probably related to that. Also, why'd the phone stop ringing? I wanted to answer the phone. I hear somebody crying. Oh! Oh! Everything turned red. Why is the red light on? There's somebody there. Oh! And it's all blocked off. There was somebody there. But who? Don't look up. Don't tell me what to do. You know, I really should heed the warnings. There's a nursery. I really should heed the warnings, but no. Alright, so where am I supposed to go from here, then? Do I go back? Okay, this door is open. Whoa! What is this? What is going on? There's somebody standing there. Whoa! Whoa! Who ran away? What? Somebody just ran. Someone help me. Somebody is giving me hints. Also a skeleton there. Of course it's locked. Follow me. Follow the bear? I guess we're following the bear. Hey, Marbles, enjoy your lurk. You're gonna head to bed? Alright, you get some sleep, man. I'm sure work was a pain in the ass. Thank you for being here. You keep on keeping on, alright? Enjoy your lurk. And hopefully you sleep well. Alright, so apparently we're following the bear. Gotta figure out where the bear went. Follow the bear. There's the bear. Can I read your note? Hospital room, it looks like. That room looks familiar. Need to find that room. Might have been down here. Was it this room? No, it wasn't. I heard that. Why are you making weird noises? Stop that this instant. Down the room. Okay. There's a bathroom. There's a key in the bathroom. So you go by the clock, past 2 doors. Okay, we need to figure out where the bathroom is. Could be a door somewhere near that. So that's what we're looking for. Looking for the bathroom area. It wasn't here. Maybe down here? I know I saw a bathroom. And that looked like a bathroom area. Okay, so this is the room we started in. It isn't in here. There's no way. It's not in here. Let's go back down this way. Exit my ass. This is not an exit. Alright, so I'm going to go down this way. Oh, what is that? Oh. What the hell? People need to stop running at me. How about you guys walk? There's so much shit on the ground you might trip. Dumbass ghosts. But what we're looking for is that bathroom. There should be a key there for the door over here. And I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for 2 doors with one of these like these rolling trays. Could be around here somewhere. Okay, it wasn't this room. We can rule that out. That was the first room. Let's go down this way. We can find it with the clock. There's the clock there. It's down one of these 2 hallways. So let's double check this real quick. So there's the clock, right? Okay. So there's the clock. We got to go down this way, apparently. And it should be down here somewhere. There we go. I should have looked for the clock first. I feel like that would have been the smarter solution. Alright, now we can go down here. At least the bear was helpful. That is a nice bear. But you are not a nice person, whoever you are. Hissing at me and all that shit. Alright, let's get this door open so we can see what's going on. Door's open. By the way, there are bright flashes in this game, so if you have epilepsy or anything, I just want to warn you guys about that. I did not expect that in this game. But just a friendly warning, okay? Seems like it's only when I open doors like that, though. What is this place? This is clearly hell. Also, this redemption is open. Alright. So let's see what's in here. Gotta be something of use. Either lure or a jump scare. It's gonna be one or the other. Maybe both. Ah! Well, we found our answer. So many people, men, women, children, and for what? Why have we all, I'm misreading this. Why have we all done all this? It was clear from the start that this was bullshit. Dr. Borkhoff, what kind of name is that? What did he try to achieve? I think he just loves to hurt people, gets off on the torture. I'm glad they are shutting down the project, but the blood on our hands, I don't think it'll ever come off. I feel like they were experimenting. What is that? I hear you back here. Somewhere. You don't stop whippering. Ah! Oh! I saw his face. I saw his face too, and I think he was naked. He needs to put some clothes on. This point. But there's also something down here. What's that smell? I want to see what's down here. A lot of rocks. I don't really see anything down here. Whoa! That thing is massive. Whatever that is. I hope it's dead. I hope it's dead too. I hope it's not sleeping. Those things are, they're insanely large. I don't like this room. I'm getting out of here. And another note. The latest experiment was a success. Can't say the same about the previous cases, but this time the subject seems stable. Muscle mass increases steadily. However, intellectual capability continuously declines. It would appear the subject experienced total memory loss. They have no recollection of who they are or what happened to them. That's good for us, right? All the subjects have gone completely bald. Or bold. Their voice cords have undergone irreversible changes, and they have lost their ability to articulate words. They now emit weird noises akin to laughter or something else entirely. Another peculiar upgrade is the eyesight. They can definitely see in total or near total darkness, and their eyes seem to reflect light. Rather haunting, really. The subjects are getting more and more aggressive towards personnel. We still manage to keep them under control. So far, so good. Unfortunately, we still cannot determine what causes loss of signal between subject brain implants and our machines. But we are working on it. Let's continue this research. So they were, looks like they were trying to make like a superhuman or something. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like they were trying to create like a human that had like better like strength, better intelligence, whatever. It seems like they were trying to create a monster, essentially. Somebody had a camera or a light there. Okay, what's going on down here? Okay, there's a switch there and there's an area there. I want to see what's in this room, though. Got another note. The implant issue is not fixed still. We cannot read their minds. We cannot give them orders. They keep silent. However, sometimes it feels like they are communicating with each other mentally. They exchange glances, give tiny little nods. They resemble a pack, as if they all share a mental link. At this point in time, we cannot confirm we reached original project goals. We still do not control the subject, so using them for military purposes is out of the question. However, we definitely reached a breakthrough of a different field. It looks like we created a new species. This never goes well. This never goes well. Why is it clicking? Whoa! Keep your wheelchair away from me. I don't know where you are. The Stop it. Okay, I don't really see anything else going on. So I guess we go back. Alright, let's go back and through that doorway we found. I'm sure there's something there. Oh! No! 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 Naked man, no! Did not sign up for this. I signed up to go into a hospital and document, not chase a naked man around. Okay, what is here? Is there anything of value in this room? Let's see. Something there, but I don't think I can interact with that. Gotta be something in here. Unless maybe I'm supposed to backtrack? I don't really see much else. Yeah, let's backtrack. I have a feeling whatever I need's out here somewhere. That was a dead end. What do we got over here? Okay, they were experimenting. Is that a dead body? There's a note next to him. And a tape. Okay, fuel can, generator, lights. We need to get a fuel can. We need to activate that generator and out of the room, and then I assume lights. Also a tape. Someone is apparently helping me. Alright, so we gotta find a fuel can first of all. Which it looks like it was over here based on the picture. Previous batch died within a week from inserting the brain implants and injecting the serum. But this is something else. Their physical attributes is rapidly increasing and their immune system seems to be able to withstand exposure to all the viruses and bacteria we introduced. All of that, a mere week after introduction of the new serum, we are excited to have Dr. Burkhoff join the project. Everything has been going much faster and smoother now that he's with us. His vast expertise and innovative ideas led to a breakthrough with serum development, the best one yet. Okay, so they were onto something with this. Okay, so we found the can. Now I need to find the generator. The generator might be down this way. I don't think it is, but we're looking. Yeah, it's not down here. The generator was in that back room that I went into, I think. That's the only thing I could think of, is that it was in that back room. I don't like those sounds. Okay, there's one of the lights I think I'm supposed to activate. Unless they activate on their own. But let's go down this way, because I thought I saw a generator. Pretty sure this is the generator. Yep, that's a light generator. There should be a start button. There we go. Hey, there we go. What is that sound? We have lights. We can now see. Wait, wasn't there something there before, or was I looking at a different room? Okay, that's weird. It looks like 20th December 1985. It looks like that floor dropped down after I turned the power on. That was weird. Okay, what are we watching? I don't know what's on the screen. I can't see it. Oh, there we go. Okay, they were doing experiments. So this is a tape of what they were doing. There's a record of the experiments that took place. I should probably keep this tape. They really did experiment on people. That is messed up. That is really messed up. Can I keep this tape? I want this tape. I want to rewatch it. I want the tape. Ah, it won't let me take the tape. Okay, so there's a ladder over there it looks like we can use. Whoa! Well, he seemed kind of friendly. That's a good thing. Maybe that guy's just nice. Maybe he's just a good guy. Just creepy. Like the mimic in Mortuary Assistant. Maybe he's just a creepy dude that just kind of shows up to say hi. They're closing the project when the recent subjects escaped. The one from the latest test batch. It tore several lab assistants and a couple of security guards to pieces and vanished into the vents. We tried to stop it by initiating a lockdown, but it looks like it managed to escape before the vent dividers fully closed. Oh god, what have we done? We are supposed to create a remote control super soldier. We created an apex predator with human intelligence, ferocious strength, unparalleled agility, and night vision. I hope they capture the subject soon, or else I don't want to think about it. I wouldn't want to think about that either. So they created something that really shouldn't exist. We're in a strange cave. Kind of like it was behind me. Okay. So, there's something going on down here. But what is it? Looks like another lab or something. Whoa! Dr. Borkoff ordered everyone should leave the lab today. They told us, leave everything behind, said the experiment had failed and we would never be able to control them. All subject documentation will be destroyed. The subjects will be put under and transported to a separate location. They are closing us down. The hospital on top of the lab as well. This is it. Months of work gone to waste. I don't know what's going to happen next. I guess they will burn the place down or extend the lockdown indefinitely. Either way, our vital mission will be forgotten. Screw that. I just want to be able to get out of here. We all do, as soon as possible. Sometimes when you listen closely, despite all the movement and shouting and noises, you can hear something kicking in the vents. These horrible noises give me the chills. So this thing was running around through the vents. That's what I saw earlier. So there's just this monster running rampant around here, and nobody did anything about it. You think they would have went on like a mission to exterminate it or something? Guess that wasn't in the payroll. Yeah, frying pan. We found a camera. That was in the nursery area. Okay, somebody else was exploring. Whoa, that's a lot of eyes. Ah! There's a whole pack of them. That wasn't creepy at all. Why do I feel like that's going to happen to me? I recognize the location from the video. I've been there. That plush teddy bear and table. I've had enough. I need to get out of here. Yeah, let's find our way out. Definitely needs to be done. We already read that. Was there anything back here, though, that I missed? There's a couple cameras down here. You're right, Dark Marine. He did get jumped. He got jumped big time. Oh, the generator shut off. That is not good. These things can see in the dark, too. That makes it worse. And I'm making noise walking on this catwalk. I don't know what that was, but I'm sure it saw me. That's a person. Alright, let's get out of here. Hey! Oh my god. Hey, Cascading Madness, thank you for the resub. 34 months. Thanks for subscribing to the Chainsaw Nation. I appreciate the support. How am I doing? How's life of the fabulous? Not really fabulous, but things are going well. Playing some horror games, some short horror games tonight. Right now we're playing Abandoned Souls. Pretty good game. But how are you doing, my friend? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not checking out Cascading Madness, what do you wait for? Let's play Resident Evil Revelation 2. Go check them out, drop a 5. You know, for me, you do it for Harambe. He wants you to do it too. They're an amazing person. Go check them out. But yeah, things are going good. We're just playing this game. Hope you're doing well, my friend. God, I can't see. It is so dark. Like the DC universe. Ha. Oh god, it's one of them. It's two of them. Ah! What is this? Let me out! Okay, there were a couple of them in that room. They know I'm here. That is not a good thing. Oh, good. We're closer to the exit. Need to get out of here as soon as possible. Run for the exit. They sound like they're in front of me. Oh. They know where I am. This is not good. We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing I ever do. Oh good, we found the exit. recorded a video. Why do I feel like those things are going to drag me back in now? Close the gate behind you. There you go. After Tim released the video, the police decided to investigate. They dispatched a team who turned the place upside down. Plenty of documents, machinery, clothes belonging to people who had gone missing throughout the years were uncovered. Nothing and no one else was found. State authorities expressed official gratitude to Tim. Many relatives and friends of those who'd gone missing, who documented and discovered, thanked them for shedding a light on their loved ones' fates. But that was an interesting game. Honestly, that was pretty cool. That had a very, like, I feel like that might have had alternate endings. Just by the way it played out. I don't think it did, though. But it had a really nice, like, eeriness to it. It was almost like you didn't know what was going to happen next. Like, I was expecting those big things in the tubes to come to life and attack me. That would have been terrifying because they were gigantic. Although, that was a great game. That was an excellent game, actually. Definitely recommend it.